Let's cross over to our colleague Neha Bothra, who's in fact joining in from right outside the RBI to walk us through what the highlights of the annual report this time round are. Tell us, Neha.
Well, to tell you in a nutshell, the report once again accentuates inflationary concerns. In fact, the report goes on to say that at the current trend of inflation, it would be very difficult and there would be no room for a further cut in policy rates. In fact, do remember that this was one concern that was highlighted in the last policy meet as well. As far as growth is concerned, the report was very optimistic, saying that the growth is expected to be on the brighter side this year versus last year. In fact, the growth estimate stands at 7.6% versus 7.2% for the year that just passed by. As far as banks are concerned, the Reserve Bank of India has once again reiterated that the key focus would be the cleanup of balance sheets. In fact, the report also highlights that it would want to ensure that banks are strong as far as liquidity is concerned, to ensure that they can meet the Basel III requirement norms, and also to shield them from the high provisions they have made on account of AQR. Apart from all these things, as far as investment is concerned, the report goes on to say that there has been muted participation from public and private sectors in the investment space. Railways and ports seem to be the only exception that have been driving investment in the country. It goes on to say that as far as industrial activity is concerned, there seems to be little trigger to augur any sort of a turnaround on that front. And this, the Reserve Bank of India has highlighted, is a key weakness as far as the overall economy is concerned. This is what I have for you in a nutshell, of course.